Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us at 10 a.m. for this digital-only edition of Western Mass News. I'm Sloan Wick. We're going to get straight into our top headlines for the day. We're starting off in Longmeadow, where a suspect is still on the run after robbing a bank yesterday. Police are looking for this man. He's described as having a stocky build, approximately 5'8" to 5'10". He entered the bank with a black hat, face mask, black pants, and a white t-shirt over a black long-sleeved shirt. Now, thankfully, no one was hurt, but Longmeadow police did say he threatened to harm employees if they didn't comply. The suspect ran from the bank with an undisclosed amount of money. Now, an investigation is underway. And new this morning, out of Russell, emergency crews responded to General Knox Road yesterday after a van crashed into the woods. Police say they first got reports around 2 p.m. When they got to the scene, they found the driver had suffered a medical emergency and couldn't get out of the van. Officers were eventually able to remove the driver and give first aid. No word yet on how badly they're hurt, but we're going to let you know as soon as we know. Now in Southampton, where police need your help locating two theft suspects. Police say these two people stole items from a local Tractor Supply Wednesday. They were seen driving off in this white SUV. If you recognize the suspects or the car, please call the police. We're still waiting to hear more information about the situation. In Pittsfield now, an update on a story we first brought to you back in May. The man who pled guilty to multiple child sexual exploitation offenses was just sentenced to prison for 46 years. 39-year-old Justin Benoit was sentenced yesterday in federal court in Springfield. The 46-year sentence will be followed by 10 years of supervised release, where he'll have to register as a sex offender. Benoit had previously pled guilty to 5 counts of sexual exploitation of children and 1 count of possession of child pornography. In Northampton, the city's Board of Health took action last night, addressing the public health risks associated with synthetic drugs being sold in the city. Virtual public hearings were held on a proposed regulation banning the local sale of synthetically derived cannabinoids. It comes after the Board of Health unanimously voted to draft a regulation banning the sale of these synthetic drugs back in July. Dispensaries have to test their products for things like mold, cross-contamination, and pesticides. But if you're buying something synthetic, well, it's not held to those same standards. Now in Chicopee, where police are investigating 2 serious car crashes on the same street, happening less than 24 hours apart. Yesterday, around 2, a motorcycle and car collided near the Chicopee Street-John Street intersection. When our crews got there, they saw scattered debris and a motorcycle in the middle of the road. We're still waiting to hear how badly the drivers were hurt, if they were hurt at all, but we do know the road was shut down for about an hour before reopening. In Cape Cod, a scary situation. The FAA is investigating the emergency landing of a plane on Black Beach. Yesterday, just after 3 p.m., a pilot radioed he was out of fuel and needed to make an emergency landing. Now, the plane landed safely. This aerial footage shows first responders pushing the plane down the beach, trying to correctly position it to take off. After several failed attempts and multiple times where the wheels actually got stuck in the sand, the plane was safely back in the air. Western Mass News is your school authority. It's already time for students to switch gears from summer vacation to studying for exams. Yesterday, Western New England University kicked off its school year with freshman and transfer move-in day. The university made history. It's the largest incoming class of students in the entire school history, with 1,100 freshmen hailing from 36 different states and 19 different countries. That's something the university's senior vice president of enrollment management and student life says they've been working to do. The executive director for the Student Hub also told us the goal is to make the day as smooth as possible for students so they're able to seamlessly step into their new homes. Now we're going to switch things over to the weather, and that means we get the pleasure of having First Alert meteorologist Liam Murphy. Liam, what are we looking at for the weekend?
Luckily, Sloan, it's actually going to be a pretty nice weekend overall. Finally, a return to that classic August feel. I'm sure a lot of us have been thinking It was refreshing to have the cooler temperatures, but now it's been a bit long.
We want them
where
gone.
The temperatures have been too cool, so now we're going to see those temperatures back up into the 80s once
Okay.
again. Yeah, so it's going to be pretty nice. Let's go ahead and start off by taking a live look outside right now from our Springfield Skycam, and you can see we do have mostly sunny skies. It's absolutely a gorgeous day. We're going to be looking at temperatures right now ranging in the 60s and 70s. In fact, right now we're at 72 in Springfield. That's only a couple of degrees away from our high yesterday, so already improvement. We're looking at a temperature of 68 in Westfield, 68 in Beckett, 70 right now over in Worthington, and 68 in Greenfield. We have a breeze coming in out of the north, anywhere between about, say, 3 and 8 miles per hour. We will hang on to that wind out of the north, gusting occasionally between 5 and 15, so not too bad. A nice steady breeze. Looking at mostly sunny skies out there right now from our satellite and radar, pretty much actually wall-to-wall sunshine, really. As we move into the afternoon, temperatures will be ranging into the lower to middle 80s for the Pioneer Valley, middle to upper 70s to near 80 for the higher elevations, all under mostly sunny skies. For tonight, we're mostly clear cool with a light breeze coming in at about maybe 3 to 5 miles per hour, and also temperatures are going to be back into the 50s. And for tomorrow, we're going to be mostly sunny and warm, with highs getting back up into the 80s. Now, we are tracking the chance for some wet weather on Sunday night, primarily during the overnight, and then leading into your day on Monday. So let's go ahead and take a look at that really quick with the futurecast here. We've got Hurricane Aaron, of course, moving well offshore, which is some good news. Very minimal impacts for us. Mostly sunny both today and tomorrow. And then, as we head into Sunday, a mix of sun and clouds for the entire day. So it's going to be a dry day, a little bit muggier with a breeze coming in out of the south. And then as we head into Sunday night, our shower chances do increase as a cold front is on the way for Monday. While that front is passing through on Monday, we are going to be looking at some periods of rain, so it's going to be rather unsettled on Monday with temperatures right around 80 degrees. But then, once we get past Monday, we are looking at a pretty nice week overall. Next week, we're going to be seeing breezy conditions at times on Tuesday, mostly sunny, and then the rest of the week really is looking pretty nice. Sunshine, temperatures ranging in the 70s to near 80 degrees with low humidity as well. So it's going to be very nice. Once we get through Monday, all of next week is looking pretty good. The weekend, this upcoming weekend, also looking very nice as well. Today, mostly sunny. Tomorrow, same thing with temperatures back into the 80s. And again, for the majority of the day on Sunday, it is going to be dry. Our shower chances don't increase until later on during the overnight hours. All right, that's a quick look at your forecast. Of course, we'll have more on your forecast and your latest breaking news ahead at noon on ABC 40. We'll hope to see you there. Have a great day, everyone.